Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the open super late models here at Weedsport. We're car 10 here out of 16 car field. This is a stacked race, so hopefully we can do all right. This track looks super slicked off, so I need to go try to get some practice laps on this and like the qualifying setup that we're going to use and stuff, just to see what I want to do and where to run really, because it is really slicked off. I figured that was going to happen because we had a really tacky track for practice and how to wear it in, so yeah, that's how it normally goes. So let's go see what we can end up doing in qualifying. All right, let's go run these laps. It's pretty much just bottom, it seems like right now. But we'll see what happens here because it is super slicked off all the way through these corners. Very easy to slide up hit a wall if you get out of the groove down there. Wanted to run the top to try to get some speed, but I'm not very good at that. Try and just get as close to the wall as possible. Really just want to stay down here and keep your car straight. It's a weird entry line for turn 3. Ooh, that did not count as a 0x. I am shocked. I 100% scraped that wall. 14.8. That was honestly quicker than what I ran in practice. I'll take that. I think I got super lucky with that 3 and 4 not counting as a 0x because I 100% hit that thing. Second lap's going to be slower because we didn't have the run-in and going from the bottom. 15.0, not terrible. We didn't run a bad lap. We got ahead of Scott at least, which is nice. Out-qualified him. So just have to try and hold on to it in the heat races. We got Justin out here who's a subscriber, like watches the videos, which is awesome. So definitely recognize his name from the comments and stuff. So that's pretty cool to see. But we ended up qualifying pretty decent. Hopefully we can have a decent heat race as well. All right, getting ready to roll off P2 in heat number 1. So we stayed in third, which is nice. So we had a good qualifying for once, but my heat is absolutely stacked. I have the 1, the 5, the 4, the 2, all in the top 5. So this is going to be rough for me. Hopefully we can try and have a decent little heat race here because I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough here, especially starting on the outside, and the outside doesn't seem to be the preferred lane at the moment. I just need to try not to kill the wall in the turn 1. I need to just try to get it to rotate, get out to the outside, and try to just ride the outside out here the best we can. It's going to be rough. I don't think it's going to go well for us. We're probably going to fall back in this heat race. Hope we don't, but we'll see what ends up happening. Did not have a good fixed race here earlier in the week. Had a terrible 410 race. Like, I've just been losing a ton of rating, been having a lot of bad races lately, so I really hope we can have an okay race here. Could get real messy in the feature with some wrecks and cautions and stuff, so we got to try to avoid them. Starting further up front will help that. Us avoid all that at least. And we'll see if we can somewhat stay up here. I don't know if we can though, because we're gonna have to try to get down to the bottom somehow.
Alright, man, pace cars off. Everybody be on the coast. Green flag. The road is open.
Trying to run somewhat middle and then get on the outside for the straightaway. Just outside the slick for 3 and 4.
Inside. We're still inside. Clear.
Get that wall tap. Oh, too hard.
Clear.
I was trying to get the right rear to tap on that wall just a little bit. Okay, 3 and 4.
Clear low. 15.5.
They got 2 sideways there in the turn 1. I was trying to like go middle, slide up there, but didn't really work out too well. But I could drop down behind Tyson here at least for turn 1 because it's definitely more preferred down here. Just got to watch out for these walls and stuff, especially the opening into turn 4 right there. I've gone flipping off of that so many times in the past in practices and stuff. Too much wheel spin. But we'll see how the feature goes. If it's just going to be trying to run the bottom, save some tire and stuff maybe. I don't know. Or if the top's just going to become fast. Because the bottom's going to get very slicked off. It's already super slicked off to start with. Connor's kind of doing a little bit of a diamond in 3 and 4. It looks like sliding in low, going up to the middle, and then cutting down for the bottom off.
did a 15.056.
He's not doing it huge. He's just doing it enough to try to get that grip. But we did fall back to 5th. All those guys I said were the high numbers that were in our heat got by us, which I kind of figured would happen. We got stuck on the outside till then. Tyson got that wall a little bit, but he's fine. And we'll finish in 5th, so we'll be starting back in like 9th for the feature. Qualified 3rd, starting 9th in the feature. That's rough, but just got a bad draw for what the track was like for our heat 1, unfortunately. So it is what it is. We'll start back in 9th and see what we can do in the feature. All right, getting ready to roll off here in 9th. Scott broke his right front in heat 2, so he's starting dead last. He like slid up in 1 and 2. His right rear caught the wall, and front right came around, broke. So that was unfortunate. It was like lap 2 or 3 or something like that. It was super early. But hopefully we can just have a nice little run here. I'm going to try to stick middle bottom most of the race, just because I feel like if I get up by that wall too much, I'm going to get too tight and nail it and break my right front. So I'm going to try and run middle to low for the most part, both corners, if I can. Because I feel like that will be the best for me, at least. Even though it's through the slick, can probably throttle control it, keep the car straight, hopefully. Try to get a nice run off the corners. Might be able to do some cut downs to the exits potentially, because the bottom of the straightaways are pretty good. That top off of 2 looks really good though, but I don't want to burn up my right rear too quick also. If you get a caution late, that could hurt.
Get it up to about halfway, then we can start to worry about things.
Don't got to worry about tire wear too much. I just try to think about it a little bit.
All right, man, pace cars off. Have a great day. Let's have some fun. Ready? Green, green, green.
Okay, we got into turn 1 fine. I always worry about turn 1 in open sets because I really struggle getting them rotated sometimes. But with how slick this is, you kind of just get in the slick and gas it up and it'll do the work for you.
You're clear. Outside, outside. Clear, clear. 18.
It is so hard to see in all this dust though. Try not to slide up into the people above me or into the people in front of me. Oh, got tight there.
Clear up top.
Counter steered too much with not enough throttle.
15.753. Outside. Clear if you need it.
I'm just hoping the people that are ripping outside will like hurt their stuff for later on potentially.
Outside. Clear high. 15.622. That was your box left position.
Because I feel like you can make up some ground up there right now. But I think it's going to be better later on. Oh my god, the dust.
15.589. That was your box left position. The car in C1. Just hit the
Probably be trying to get that grip on the straight there. He is so close to that inside wall.
Outside. Clear. 15.4.
Connor's already up top, up front. At least in 1 and 2 there.
15.247. Outside. Clear. 15.5.
Like the front stretch is so short compared to the back stretch because it's like a D shape on the back.
15.13.
So like the front stretch feels so short. Oh, I get tight. Got by the guy that was on our outside, which is nice.
Broke up top, broke up top, broke up top.
Broke up top. Don't know where he's at. Oh, that might have been the guy that we just got by up top. Because I didn't see him anymore in the mirror. I looked up ahead of us at first, and I didn't see anybody slowed up. I look up behind me, and that guy kind of was gone. Everybody's starting to migrate super high. I'm going to try and stick with my middle, sliding up in 1 and 2. Don't have too much of a choice, though. Kind of just did it itself. I think I got a car below me. Yeah, he was like just there. I didn't want to cut his nose off or anything. Oh, dang it. That's what I worry about. Getting into 3. It like got tight on me. Kind of made it work decent, I feel like, but oh, he nailed that wall. I'm shocked he didn't break his right front there. I tried to stay low just in case. And now he goes low the next corner. I would too. Because he hit that thing pretty hard. His front end looked like it came around and nailed it.
4-7. That was your box. Lack of suspicion.
Like a weird bump on the back stretch going into 3.
15.44.
Try not to get too sideways sliding up there. I'm trying to keep the car somewhat straight. Oh boy. I like got off the throttle and tried turning off that bump so I didn't get stuck in the wall there.
15.314. That was your box. Lack of suspicion.
Yeah, try not to do what Scott did in his heat, basically. And I kind of like that middle 3 and 4. It may not be the fastest right now.
15.2.
But I'm just trying to keep it on that little bit of grip there in the middle of 3 and 4, in the middle of all the slickness. Like right there. I went a little high there. Ooh, the guy behind me was running like a slider line. That got a little sketchy.
15.5.
We're all good though.
5.
Little wall
Really,
tap.
Scott?
My bad, my bad, family.
I don't think there's anybody right around me. We're good.
That's my bad,
Someone
Brandon.
behind
Scott
me.
put it 4 wide.
15.3.
4 wide at this track?
Oh,
I don't think 4 wide works too well here. He was real slow there on that straightaway. I was confused. I thought he broke his right front or something there for a second.
The lead just did a 15.16.
Dang it, Wall. That's going to really mess up my turn 1 because turn 1 is super sharp. I'm going to kind of have to run the outside here. Got to not slide up into the front stretch wall.
Clear. 15.
Turn 1 is just so tough when you're on the outside. Because the entry is just so sharp. It's really hard to deal with.
Inside. 15.59.
Don't get it.
Clear.
Alright, we're good.
Water inside.
I'm just trying not to hit the right front on it mainly.
Inside. Clear.
That's
clear,
the biggest obstacle I'm having. He's sliding us, okay.
Clear. Outside.
Wasn't really expecting the
Clear,
slide
clear,
there.
Clear, clear, clear. 15.78.
I was expecting to kind of stay middle lower, honestly, because he was getting by me there just fine.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Too much brake. I tried to just barely drag it, but I tapped it too hard. I think I hit like a bump, and then it like really gripped when I was on the brakes when it hit the ground.
Working top. Clear if you need it.
Okay, that is fine.
15.693.
I'm shocked we haven't had a caution yet. That's kind of surprising to me.
The leader just did a 15.5.
This track is just fully slicked off, which is better than fully tacked up to me, I feel like. I feel like you can run more lanes with it fully slicked off than fully tacked up. Because the car that's like 3 up is running some crazy lanes, but it seems like it's working for them.
Good up, my man. We're only halfway.
Only halfway.
15.4.
Now, if we were to get a caution, it'd be very interesting to see like how people's cars would drive. I feel like some people are driving super hard on their tires, and if you get one like really late, you could probably really tell some of the tire difference. If it's a big difference.
15.475.
When you get to me, Connor, I'll say hi.
See if we could try to catch back up to Aiden and them. Oh boy, don't do that. I was getting all crossed up there.
15.5.
Oh, and they're hitting. That guy's around. He's been seeing that guy's line the last like 2-3 laps, and he just slid up into where he's cutting down. So that's a bad deal altogether.
Close, close. We're on 1 to go.
1 to green. We're on the inside here. We're back into 9th, where we've been pretty much the entire race. Go back to 10th there. The last handful of laps when Aiden got by us. But we're back on the inside, kind of where I'd rather be than the outside. Even though the outside may be a little faster, I'm just banking on people hitting the wall and breaking their stuff, because I feel like I would more likely break my stuff being out there than inside. But we'll see how it goes.
Face cut us off. You ready?
Cautions breed more cautions, usually,
Green
so...
flag, green flag.
And we're getting cut down on and then ran over because of it. Cool.
Ah, baby, now do your thing. Go get him. Outside, outside. Clear high.
Trying to run low.
Outside. Clear high. 15.9.
Trying not to slide up too much so I can get the car straightened out for the backstretch.
Clear, clear.
Ah,
Sounds like some stuff going on in the back. Oh
Still
boy.
outside.
I almost
you
squeezed
guys
Scott
wanna
up into the
pink drop
wall. Sorry about
everything
that.
today, Bryson?
6-4. Deleted. Did a
I was
Just ran him over, but I.
all over the place.
Nice.
outside.
Yeah, getting on the front stretch
Speed
is
racer over for you though.
Outside.
very sketchy. Oh, and he put him up in the wall. And he lost his spoiler
Why
because
would
of it.
you do that?
You're
I mean,
outside.
literally,
That's gonna be
I
two
was
spots.
there and you blame that on me.
That's probably going to be a caution too, because I imagine he's going to sit there and wait.
15.7.
Yep, there it is. But the 27 lost his spoiler.
Brady, you
We're going to be
gonna put
starting right behind him though, unfortunately.
Hey, Rowdy. We're on one.
All right, 1 to green. We're on the outside. The 27 there that lost his spoiler pitted, so we got by him at least. We didn't have to restart behind him, because that may have been a mess, honestly. But we'll see what we can do on this outside this time, I guess. I don't necessarily
You on the
want to be out here,
Getting
but
up.
we'll see.
Get that thing filled
How
up
it
again.
goes.
You're ready to rock and roll, man.
I'm so terrible on restarts though. Like, I feel like I'm just going to spin my tires too much, or I do spin my tires too much in this slick.
Car's off. Be ready.
So I try to be easy on it.
Green, green, green.
Okay, where are we going, bud? There's a car on your outside. Jesus. The last restart, he pinched us all the way down, and this restart, he's just pushing us up.
Inside, inside. 16.1.
Turn 1 is tight.
Clear low.
I thought he was going to get that wall.
Door quarter clear.
Everybody's like running through this slick now.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear.
That was close.
0.0.
He checked up real early. I was running middle, but I'm happy he didn't slide up. But it was definitely close. If he got any more sideways, I was going to hook his right rear right around. Oh, I'm all over the place. Sorry about that, 13. In the wall.
Inside. Deleted. Did a 15.339. Augment.
I like that middle much better than the top. I need to get back down to it.
go left.
Oh boy. Got broke his right front or something again?
Probably not trying to avoid in that.
I think that
Very
what
good.
might happen on the
I wasn't
front
expecting
stretch.
either.
Either broke his right front or his left front. One of the two, I think.
15.963.
I'm just losing time to these guys in front of us now. Well, Scott didn't bring out a caution at least. Wouldn't have been like the first one or anything, so it wouldn't have mattered too much.
15.801.
We get a caution right now, it'll still be double file, but once we hit this lap, it will be single file the rest of the restarts, if we get one. That felt pretty good in 3 and 4. I'm all up in the wall though on the straightaway. They're hitting in front of us. And he's pushing him all the way down in, off of 2. Holy crap. Like, car inside. Oh, and he's gonna try and cut him off there. Very close. He had a lift for him.
77.
People racing aggressive right now. Oh, he got the wall up there. He kept it going though.
My bad, they're on the north side.
15.508.
You're good.
15.74.
That 90 car is rolling right now. Later in this race, he is moving through the field. Cause he wasn't even like the row behind me on that last restart. I know Scott and I think this car in front of me was behind me.
6, 8.
Oh boy. I have a good run through there. I had to completely check up. Because he had a real bad angle through 4, so he had to check up to not hit that inside wall and stuff. I like that line I have in 3 and 4 though right now. Like kind of high, exiting lower. Just try to keep rolling my speed through it for the most part.
734. You're going well. Take that in.
Might be able to make up a spot towards the end of this potentially. We'll see. Our car is pretty clean overall. I haven't really gotten into too much of anything.
15.7.
There's a little bit of wall taps and car taps here and there. Nothing major. Able to stay out of the drama so far in this race that there's been.
15.693.
Just wanted to try and keep our car clean and hope other people messed up or got angry at each other, which some has happened. Some of that's happened for sure. They get straightened out too much.
15.536.
Oh boy. Alright, at least I didn't tail whip the wall or anything.
95.
That would have maybe broke my spoiler there if I did that. Got 2 laps. Connor's still out front, only 6.5 seconds behind me
One
now.
more lap. Outside. Clear, clear, clear. 15.
White flag.
3, 2.
Connor gets the win. He is super fast, it's crazy. I'm down here. I don't want to be in the wall. Gonna end up 10th. That's okay. That's what our number was, but we had a good race. I'm happy we stayed out of the drama and all that at least. And we got a 2X, I guess. I don't even remember what from exactly. But
Yeah, good.
we had a good run overall. My spotter is so loud right now. Holy crap.
Really proud of everybody.
Yeah, I was down there. I literally ran the super bottom line. I couldn't go any lower. I was going to hit these inside walls.
Hey,
I was
what's up,
super
Kenny?
tight. So we'll see what we end up getting out of the results afterwards. But yeah, the 4, the 3, 7 all back here. Some of the lower numbers up here. So I think we'll like net lose like a little bit. It won't be too bad overall. But let's go back and see the incidents here in the race. It's going to show the pace truck like every time there. What happened there? Is that like turn 1 or something, I think? Just turn 1, everybody bottling up, I think. 11 slows way up. He gets in the back of the 11 a little bit, and Scott's trying to work his way through because he started dead last from his heat, breaking his right front. I don't even know what happened to him in that race. The wall taps. It's tough entering that high into turn 1 without getting the wall, honestly. He's lucky he didn't break his right front there, because that was a hard hit to the right rear all the way to the right front, really hard. He kept the right front off of it. It straightened him out pretty bad, though. Tapping the wall. This was right behind us. Oh, this might have been the guy behind us. Yeah, he broke his right front right there. I remember him saying go low for people. Connor gonna tap the wall just barely with the right rear, just perfectly. That's why he won the race. He's just super consistent and fast up front. Tapping the wall there. He got a little too tight on him, though, when he hit it. 14 going up really hard. Keeps the right front off the wall barely, but does. 27, he keeps hitting that wall in 3 and 4. I feel like that, well, that would have been the end of him at one point, I feel like, but the wreck later you'll see where he's the one that lost his spoiler with the wreck. 44 gets the wall a little bit. That 3 and 4 up top's just so much harder. Oh, they were like 4 wide there on the exit, just barely. That was coming in hot, but Scott had no clue for sure, because I know he's on single monitor and stuff, so that's hard to judge. You're just trying to race that guy that you're next to, and then the other two mess up or sliding each other and crossing each other over that. It was super tight. 44 tail whips the 90 just a little bit. It was a little bit of netco, but that's some tough racing. This was right in front of us. Oh yeah, somebody broke like right in front of us, I think, or on the wall, something like that. I don't even know what the first caution was exactly. Scott getting the wall a little bit. Oh, it was this. I do remember. He goes and cuts all the way down and got ran over, because he was doing that line for a few laps and then got slid up into doing that, which was unfortunate. And then we had that quick caution up here. It was with the 747 and the 27, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? I just got to find it. I know it's going to be coming up real quick. Yeah, right here. Because I remember the 27 mic'd up probably from this, but he's down there. I don't know what you wanted from him. Like, the 747 here, Tyson didn't do anything wrong. He's entering as low as he can, and he's just cutting down like nobody's there. So you're going to get right reared out of that. And then I'm pretty sure he just ends up sliding him up to the wall. Yeah, because you could see the 27's wheels on that. Like, he goes in, turns left, turns back right to straighten out and just kill him up in the wall, but he lost his spoiler anyways, so he ended up screwing himself over from that regardless, so it wasn't worth it. Like, some people don't think of long-term things. They have a quick moment and they just throw their whole race away. They just want to ruin somebody else's race at that point. That's it. And then I think we went green for the rest of the way, but then I need to see what happened to Scott here, because I don't know what happened to him. Lap 35, he gets tapped by the 27 there. That didn't kill him. He sent himself in the pit road. They're fine up front. Okay, Scott was behind me. I don't know what happened to him. He got the front stretch wall, and that broke his right front. Literally, that broke his right front. That sucks. He just got a little squirrely, and just a solid hit to the front stretch wall killed his right front, and he was done. Didn't bring out a caution somehow, but other than that, it was good to the end. Nobody wrecked. Some taps here and there, it looks like. Oh, yeah, the 11 was in the wall. I remember that. 44 gonna slide up, tap the wall. Yeah, all it's gonna be is a lot of wall taps and stuff from here on out, I believe. Oh, 44 dying back here. What the hell? He slid up. This is 5 laps to go, 6 laps to go. That didn't break his right front? Okay, that doesn't make sense. I thought for sure that would break his right front. That's kind of crazy. We should have probably had a caution there, maybe. And then I think this is the final corner, yeah, where I'm just entering low, and he was just trying to slow roll me and hold me down there for the most part, which I don't blame him, but I thought he was gonna like slide up through it and just block a slider line. I wasn't going to throw one anyways. But we finished 10th, started 9th, ran like 9th or 10th literally the entire race. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, we only lost 11, not terrible. Almost a 5,300 SOF, though, so it was a pretty strong field. I was a 10 car out of 16, which made sense for that, but because we were like we were under the SOF, honestly. But Connor up front, 8,400, that is crazy. He has just been grinding and getting so much better, like month after month for the last like year or more, probably. And he's just like shot way up, and he has the Pro Series license for it because he made a couple of the Pro Series races, I want to say, and made it in the feature, so good on him. But very crazy overall, but tough racing for some of them. Some of them lost a lot. This is Scott, Brady, Tyson. Brady and Tyson having that wreck together from Brady pushing Tyson up to the wall, which was crazy, but Scott breaking his right front, unfortunately, killed his day. He was going to finish probably like 11th or something anyway, so he was going to lose a decent amount anyways, nonetheless. But Weedsport's a tough track. Haven't had great racing overall a lot of times here, but this is actually one of the better races for us. It was just a stacked field. I felt like I ran okay, and I forgot to look at my tire percentage. Dang, I wanted to see what my right rear was at the end of that. Oh well. But it was a super slicked off track. I'm happy I just didn't die and kill myself in that one. I had a 2x, but and still gained safety. So gaining safety out of Weedsport is pretty wild. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.